how can you build $1 million business this year, the easy way? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to explain to you today. In case you don't know me, my name is Nicole Raining. I'm a doctor by training, but nowadays I work solely as a digital strategist. I build online businesses worth millions. And that's why, and with that in mind, I created today's lesson to tell you how you can start from scratch, create a business online today, and hit the 1 million mark this year. I've brought here a series of steps, and these steps were the main milestones in my career and the key points that actually helped me build and create million-dollar businesses no matter the industry. Because we've already built million-dollar businesses in the software sector, we've built million-dollar businesses in the physical products line, which you can actually see behind me, and also in the education and info product space. In other words, we've entered all three of the biggest digital sectors today and managed to reach the milestone of multiple millions through these businesses. And that's why today I'm going to show you exactly what I did and the steps I took to reach my first million in each of these companies. And of course, if you're enjoying this topic, the only thing I ask is that you like this video and subscribe to the channel to help bring this content to even more people. The very first and most important step, choose a problem that you are going to solve. Most people start their businesses based on their passions. Wow, Nicole, I love the perfume industry. Wow, Nicole, I love that area. But they don't focus on the main point. You're not going to sell to yourself, you're going to sell to someone else. And with that in mind, I need problems I need to solve. Problems. If I have a product that solves a big problem, then I have $1 million business. Even if you don't have money to invest, even if you're starting from scratch. I want you to explore niches, explore topics, and most importantly, explore the most important thing of all. What are the problems within each of these niches? For example, when we developed this product here, which is a strengthening tonic, we thought about the following problem. In the market, there are several tonics, but most of them are oily. And one of the biggest problems, especially for women, is the issue of hair getting oily. In other words, even though I want my hair to grow, it's a bad thing, it's a problem to have to use a product that makes my hair oily. What if we combine both problems into one solution? While it helps with hair growth, it also slows down the oiliness because that's what I brought in to grow up. Here I'm showing you a practical example of how we actually solve problems. So we study the market, get to know it, understand the biggest pain points, and from there we look for solutions. In other words, for a business to be successful, the very first step is to choose a problem that you're willing to solve. And of course, it's not just about physical products, but also info products, services, and so on. The first step you need to take from now on to go from 0 to 1 million is to actually choose the problem you're going to solve. The second step is to learn how to model. But what does it mean to model, Nicole? Modeling is about getting to know other business models, understanding and learning about companies that have already reached the milestone you want to achieve. And from there, bringing elements from those companies into your own brand, into your own business. But what do you mean, am I just going to copy? No, that's very different from copying. It's about seeing what's working and then bringing that into your business. For example, something really simple. TikTok Shop doing live streams and adding shopping features. We can see that's a huge success. What Shop did was basically take and plug in this system of videos with product purchase links into their own business as well. It's a different methodology, it's a different business, but even so, they learned how to model it. And from the moment we look at who's already succeeded, who's already at the top, so to speak, you see, wow, they did this, and got there that way. So if I follow a path, for example, by partnering with influencers or even running paid ads, I'll get there too. So basically, from now on, after you really define which direction your business is going, which side your business is on, I want you to look at the people who are at the top with niches similar to yours or even the same as yours and see what they're doing, what they did to get there. And after that, I want you to write down what lessons you can take from that company, that business that's already succeeding, and bring them into your own business. From there, you learn how to model, and from there you already start paving the way with your next actions. Another crucial point is, but what do you mean? What does that mean? Basically, everything I've done up to now, I've always promoted, I've always shown it even before I had the product in hand. Why? From the moment I start creating this movement, when I actually start selling, when I already have everything ready for sale, it won't be a disappointment, you know? What happens with most people is this. They go there, they think of everything, they model, they even do all those previous steps. But when it's time to sell, what happens? No one knows about their product, no one knows the quality of their product, no one has ever heard of their product or info product. And then what happens? No one buys it. The person gets frustrated and says, "This isn't for me, this isn't my thing." But why? Because they didn't prepare that audience to actually buy their product. So just look at big brands, just look at big names. Even before they have the product to sell, or even the info product or service, what do? They build anticipation, they start showing it, they create and generate desire. So if you follow all these steps and create desire, you'll save time. You'll gain, let's say, a driving force so that as soon as you launch that product, info product, or service, your business will already start selling and gaining momentum. Because remember, right? What did I tell you today? That we were going to show you how to go from 0 to 1,000,000 quickly and easily. So, of course, I want you to understand that it's a process, but you can save time. From the moment you define everything, you start building anticipation around the problem you're going to solve. From there, as soon as you have the product in hand, you will sell, I have no doubt about it. And finally, but no less important, set goals. Setting goals is extremely important. Set clear goals. I want to start, and after a month, I want to have made 50 sales. I want to reach 1,000 customers. I want you from now on to set goals for your business. Once you set goals, you understand which path you're going to take. Are you going to reach people on a certain platform or not? I want you to set goals for everything. Where are you going to sell this product? How are you going to sell this product? What are your expectations with this? From there, you really start moving forward. You already have everything ready, which is in fact solving a problem. After that, you will model, you will anticipate, and now you will define what the next steps will be after this product is launched. How are you going to export? And the best part is from the moment you set a goal for, 10 sales, your brain will start coming up with solutions to help you achieve those 10 sales. And from there, it's not like, I don't know what I'm going to do now, whether it's sold or not. No. You have a goal to achieve and you're going to make it work. You can be sure that this changes any game. And most importantly, if you want to go from 0 to 1,000,000 in your business from now on, put this into practice. Don't let time pass you by. Don't just sit around waiting like, Nicole, but I think this is too hard. It's not hard. You just need to follow these steps. I followed exactly these steps with all my products, and that's what made it work. So I'm showing you here the validated framework that I've already tested. With software that I've already tested with info products, and I've tested it with physical products too. So I can tell you with certainty that yes, this technique works and you will succeed. But of course, you really need to put it into practice and not let it be just another YouTube video you watch and forget. So the only thing I ask of you, besides leaving your like and subscribing to the channel, is that you start putting this into practice from now on.